Good morning, dear
Good
students.
morning, sir.
How are you all?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. So, dear students, welcome to this economic class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, before I go with the class, before I tell you something, before I teach you something, let me ask you the date of the day. What is the date today?
8th, sir.
Very good. Yeah. June. Okay, very good. And what is our subject?
Economics,
Very
sir.
good. This is a new subject, isn't it? In the class 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Economics. Okay. And what is the topic that we have been discussing so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you remember any topic that we have been discussing?
Village, Plampur village,
Yes,
sir.
the story of village Palampur.
Palampur.
Very good. That means you all remember. Keep it up. Okay. Story of
Palampur.
village Palampur. Okay. Palampur. Very good. So, dear students, before I move on to some other subtopics, okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll ask you something related to what we discussed in the previous class, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in the previous class, okay, with the use of the pointer, previous class we discussed, we studied about the village Palampur, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
We saw in detail, okay,
Yes, sir.
about this village Palampur, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so today, before I move on to some other things related to this village Palampur, I'll ask you a few questions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
hope you will have revised and come.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just I want to get the idea whether you are following my lecture or not, either you are understanding my teaching or not. Okay,
Yes,
so just I
sir.
wanted to check your comprehension, your knowledge, your understanding level. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so dear students, what is the name for the village Palampur?
Imaginary village,
Yes,
sir.
is imaginary village, isn't it?
Yes,
In
sir.
other words, what we can call it?
It doesn't exist in reality, sir.
Means another name for imaginary village?
Hypothetical
Yes,
village,
fantastic,
sir.
fantastic. Yeah. So it is called hypothetical village or imaginary village, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the reason behind calling this name, calling this village as hypothetical village or imaginary village? What is the reason behind?
Because it doesn't exist, sir.
Yes, it does not exist in
Reality.
only exists in mind. Okay, we
Yes,
assume
sir.
and we presume, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Then, with regard to the village Palampur, okay, how many families are there in the village Palampur?
400, sir.
Yes, you are very close. Partially you are right, but exact number is 450 families. Okay,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Good. Then how many upper caste families are there?
80 families, sir.
Yes, fantastic answer. So, in the village Palampur, among 450 families, 80 families belong to the upper caste.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
those families hold the major part of land, right?
Yes, sir.
And they have the well-built house, isn't it, made up of bricks and cement, plastering and all. Correct?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Then, how many neighboring villages are there? Or in the villages, the Palampur, means Palampur is connected with how many neighboring villages?
2 villages, sir.
Yes, mostly 2. In the textbook it is given 2 villages.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
2 villages or towns we can call it. So, could you name them?
Sir, name I forgot, sir.
Yes. So, the first one is Raiganj. Okay. The
Yes,
second
sir.
one is Sakpur. Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
the village Palampur is very much connected to the neighboring towns and villages. Okay.
Yes,
And it
sir.
connects. How it connects? By roads and transportation. Right.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So, this village connects. Okay. Different villages, different towns. Okay. people come from different places, okay, different neighboring towns and villages, and they, I mean, buy and sell the things, okay, according to the
Yes,
requirements.
sir.
Even people from the village Palampur, they also go to the neighboring villages, towns to get their things, okay, desired goods and services, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Then, whose houses are made of bricks with cement plastering? Just I
Upper
told you,
caste,
upper caste. And what about the lower caste?
Hut, mud,
Yes, hard
Mud.
mud and
wood.
okay, hard mud or straw, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, dear students, after having understood the village Palampur, the story of village Palampur, let us now move on one step further. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And now, specifically, we'll be dealing with the organization of factors. In other words, we can call it, how we can call it? In other words, factors of production.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
So, we'll be, very particularly, we'll be dealing with that. Okay? The
Yes,
factors
sir.
of production or the organization of production. Okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
how the production process takes place. Okay?
Yes,
through this-
sir.
Through these four factors of production. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So, I will show you some slides. So, with the help of slide, I'll make you understand. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, Paul, could you please help me in
Yes,
showing the
sir.
slides for the
Yes,
whole class?
sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, shall I put it down?
Yes, sir.
The meanwhile.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, very good. Yes, can you see all in the?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on the screen.
Yes, sir. Very
Okay,
much,
very
sir.
good.
Sir,
Yeah.
make it bigger, sir.
Okay. That's a very good observation. I like that. Okay. I'll make it bigger for the whole class. Yes, can you see now?
Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Okay. So, Paul, can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, in this very class, we will be dealing about the organization of production. In other words, what you can call it? Factors of
Factors of production.
So, production of what? This question comes. So, when we talk about the production, means what? Production of what?
Necessary things, goods and services.
Yes, it is already, I have put it here. Goods and services that we want in our daily life.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, we produce such things. Now, those things that we
Yes, sir.
want in our daily basis, in our daily lives. Correct?
Yes, sir.
See here, the bullet point. Basic requirements like food, clothing, shelter, not anything and everything we produce. Okay? So, the things that we need, the things that we require in our daily life, so those things we produce. Right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so those things we produce. Like basic requirements, food, clothing, shelter. These are our basic requirements, right?
Yes,
So we
sir.
produce those things. Okay. Suppose here example I have given. Please pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Suppose now I am teaching to you. Okay. So for me, what all things require?
Yes, sir.
As a teacher, I am teaching you all.
Yes, sir.
So what all things I require in order to teach you?
Books, sir.
Yes,
knowledge,
books you
sir.
require. Then smart
Notice
board.
board.
Then
smart
even the
board,
projector right now. Isn't it?
Laptop, sir.
Laptop. So these are my basic requirements. So I need to produce those things.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes,
So
sir.
it depends. It depends on the nature of, I mean, the person who is in need of, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I need all these things for my teaching. Smart board, then white marker, table, chair, books, laptop, projector, all those things. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very fantastic. So, how to produce all these? Now, this big question comes. Big question mark. How to produce all these? So, we talk about all the goods and services that we want. So, we want to produce. So, how to produce? We need what?
Materials, sir.
Yeah, very specifically speaking, we need, in other words, here we need factors of what?
Production.
Very
sir.
good. The factors of production we need, okay? And that's why in another name it is known as organization of production. Other
Yes,
words,
sir.
factors of production. So could you name them? Paul, what are the factors of production?
Land, sir.
Yes, land. How many are there altogether? Factors of production.
4, sir.
Yes, very fantastic. So could you name them as you have said the name? You have pointed out the one.
Land,
land,
labor,
labor,
human capital,
human capital, then
physical capital.
physical capital. So in a systematic way, how we can put them? First we need land, then labor, then physical capital, then human capital. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So please look at here now. The next slide. Yes, Paul, can you see here now?
Yes, sir.
There are 4 requirements for production of goods and services, as you have named them already, okay?
Yes, sir.
Land, labor, capital and physical, the human capital, right?
Yes, sir.
So, first and foremost, what we require? The first production, factor production is what?
land, sir.
Land, yes. So, Paul, can you read the first bullet?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We are not the superpower beings that by flying in the air we can produce something.
Yes.
You can create factories in the air. No.
No, yes. So I'll make you understand, okay? So, we are not the superpower beings, right?
Yes, sir.
That- Not touching the ground, just remaining in the air, we can produce something. Or we can create factories in the air. And we can produce the desired goods and services. We cannot do that.
Yes,
We are not the
sir.
supernatural beings, isn't it?
Yes,
We
sir.
are just natural beings, natural human beings. So, by all means, we need land. We cannot stand on water, right?
Yes, sir.
Does it make any sense to you? Yes. We need what? Land to step down or to put our legs on the, isn't it?
Yes,
The
sir.
base we need. Then we cannot stand on water, can we?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
we cannot. So, land is our basic requirement, right?
Yes, sir.
Land is our basic requirements. If you want to start anything like business, school, industries, etc., first you need to have land. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then like other natural resources like water, forest, mineral. So land is also one of the resources like other natural resources, right? Like water, forest, minerals, right? Yes, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So here, so important pillar for the production of goods and services is this land. Okay, important
Yes, sir.
pillar. This is one of the important pillars.
Yes,
Land.
sir.
Okay. So, did you understand
Yes, sir.
what we talked here? Land is the basic requirement. Without land, no other works will be taken up.
Yes, sir.
Right? No other works will be taken up. So this is the important pillar.
Yes,
Important
sir.
pillar for anything. To start anything,
Yes,
factories
sir.
and all. This is the important pillar. So you understood this?
Yes,
The
sir.
first factor of production, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Yes. The second one. I think this is, then one more slide is there, so it will not take much time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so second one. Have you taken the land and made an industry? If there will be no laborer, okay. So this talks about the, okay. So second one is, it is about the labor, second factor of production, correct?
Yes, sir.
Labor. So if you have taken the land and made an industry, if there will be no laborers working in that industry, so will things get produced automatically?
No, sir.
Yes. So we need laborers. Okay, you have land, you have established factories. Okay, you are
Yes,
carrying
sir.
out the businesses, isn't it? But if you don't have laborers to work, Will that be successful?
No, sir.
No. So, no, it is impossible. Okay.
Yes,
Can you carry
sir.
out the works? Okay, can you take forward the work? Okay, then people or laborers will do work. So, here, they can be skilled and unskilled, educated or uneducated. So, laborers also can be of different kind,
Yes, sir.
different type. They could be skilled, they could be unskilled,
Yes, sir.
they could be educated, uneducated, but depends on the nature of work. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the last slide for you all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it depends on the nature of work. Example I have given. If the road is being built, then those people can work who are unskilled and uneducated.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Suppose you want to carry a sack. Okay.
Yes,
Sacks
sir.
of rice if you want to carry. So you need, for that to carry that sack also, you need the educated or the skilled people. You don't require, right?
Yes, sir.
In order to work in the on the road also, do we need the skilled people?
No, sir.
Yes, we need unskilled people, uneducated people. They also can work.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Then if you want to develop software system, there you need people who are skilled and educated. So here, for this, you require what? Skilled people, educated people. Now suppose
Yes,
you want
sir.
to develop any software system. For that, you need people who are educated, who can reason out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so very good. The factor is labor, and it depends on the nature of work. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this depends to work in any factories, or carry out the work. We need laborers, and that depends on the nature of
Yes,
work.
sir.
Right. Okay. Very good, dear students. Hope you are getting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before I leave you with the home assignment, just I want to check your comprehension, your knowledge, your understanding level, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll ask you a few questions based on what we discussed right now, right?
Yes,
Okay, so, okay, I'm ready with the questions. So please pay attention, and if you know the answer, please respond, okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, the first question is, what is the aim of production?
To produce what is necessary for
Yes,
human beings,
to-
sir.
To produce the goods and services that we want, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the main aim of production. Okay,
Yes, sir.
second one is, what are the four factors of production?
Land,
Land,
labor, human capital,
human capital and
physical
physical
capital.
capital. Very good. Then define land as the first factor of production. How will you define? Or
Land is very essential.
Yes,
Without
land is very
we
essential.
cannot produce anything, sir.
yes, very good, very good. You have comprehended well, understood well. Land is the important pillar. Okay,
Yes, sir.
for any
production.
production. Okay, any production of the goods and services. Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then define labor as the second factor of production.
To produce after land, we need labor, sir.
Yes.
To work and to
Yes,
produce.
land is there, and you have established factories and all. But in order to work the factories, and in order to produce more and more goods and services, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
need laborers, and laborers also.
Second factor
Both kind
important.
of laborers we need.
Educated,
right?
uneducated.
Uneducated, skill, unskilled, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So I like the way you are responding. Okay, that means you have understood the lesson very well. Keep it up. Okay.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it up. So in the next class, we'll see the two remaining factors. Okay.
Yes,
Today we
sir.
saw the land and the labor. Tomorrow, the next class, we'll see the two. The two factors again. The human capital, the physical capital, and then human capital. Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before I leave you, look at this one. On the slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now on your screen. Can you see all?
Yes, sir.
Home assignment. Line is the first factor of production. Give reason or give reasons in support of your answer.
Yes,
Hope it is
sir.
clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please, as you go home, please do this homework. Okay?
Thank you,
Tomorrow
sir.
You come with the homework. Right, I will check. Okay, so dear students, thank you so much for being so patient and listening to me attentively. Okay, keep it up.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so
sir.
thank you, and have a good day.